Well, 3 weeks in a row, and Dan's already got the moniker of Pokey Dan, and we're going to talk about Pokemon because more hype surrounding Pokemon. Platinum rapper Logic buys a $220,000 rare Pokemon card, first edition Charizard. So, this is a big name. This is a guy that's got a big Instagram following. You already had the Logan Paul situation. Now you have Logic. Justin Bieber has a Pokemon collection. So this stuff is blowing up, and it's crazy. You can see that the PSA 10 first edition Charizard sold for $183, iconic auctions. And then you've got Logic tweeting out Logan Paul, I'm the one that won the auction, $183K, LOL, LOL, LOL. So, crazy. Bobby Bathroom Break, I don't know why he changed his name to that, but I do like Logic. He works hard every day. And he's a great rapper, but it's just kind of speaks to that 1999 era kids that are now in their late 20s, early 30s, and he said it himself, he's basically able to afford it now. Where he was a kid, he wasn't able to afford it. So he also bought a $23K Pokemon base set. He said YOLO. And then I think this is where he's talking about, when he was a kid, he absolutely loved Pokemon, but he couldn't afford the cards. I remember even trying to trade food stamps for theirs. And now as an adult who's saved every penny, he has made able to enjoy something that he loved since childhood. Now as a grown man, it's like buying back a piece of something I could never have, even though he's buying it at like 5,000
extraordinary prices.
Yeah.
That's what happens though. That's how the market prices of this stuff go so high. Not just Pokemon, but it's been happening in sports cards every year. That we've been doing it. And to an extent, Pokemon has been like that for like I said the last show. It's been happening every year that I've been following Pokemon, and it's just it's pretty amazing to me too because bouncing off the Logan Paul thing, how he opened up the packs last Friday for a bunch of people. One of the financial guys that I follow who has 2 million followers on YouTube, Stephen Graham.
Yeah, he made a video about it.
He made when I saw that video and I was like, Stephen Graham bought into the Pokemon pack with Logan Paul, and It watching this guy for financial advice for like years, right? It just made me happy because I was like, dude, this is it's just another. It just keeps growing and growing. So
well, and I didn't even think about it, and they may have been sold out when we were talking about it. There's actually like other Pokemon YouTubers that just reviewed it, and then they have 500,000 views. So they bought the pack, talked about their pack. It's almost like with whatever money they made in the video, you know what I'm saying, and then whatever they got.
That's the community. So now that's the whole. Then you gotta start getting into the YouTube community where the YouTuber, the legit ones with millions of. Like it's like they know how to monetize these type of things.
Exactly. So then they get in for maybe only a couple thousand after the money they made on the on the advertising.
Like just going back to Stephen Graham, when he bought his Tesla, the amount of money he made from his YouTube video that he bought a Tesla was like 5 times what he paid for the Tesla.
It's crazy.
You see what I mean? So it's like they know how to monetize. So like when I was talking about last week about Logan Paul, like I was like, yeah, he's making money off the packs, but it's much more than that. It goes beyond like just making money off the packs.
Well, I heard something weird did happen during the actual break, and I haven't watched it to confirm, so this is alleged. But I heard some comments that he did the random, and you guys that are familiar with breaks, how things have to be 100% transparent. Anything goes wrong, there's some questions to be had. I heard that he went out of order from his random, maybe not on purpose, probably by mistake because there's a lot of moving parts. And somebody got like a $20,000 card out of order. So just imagine if that happened in a card break. I mean, that would be
big news.
Big news, and probably the death of said breaker, or at least a lot of negative press for you as a breaker, regardless if you did it or not.
That's what I was saying on the stream when it happened, because Jeff was like, "Oh, he did the pack out of order." I was like, for somebody like Logan Paul, it's not going to be a big issue. Like he's going to be able to cover if somebody raises an issue about that. But for if we did that. It'd be done. It'd be over.
I can't believe we're talking about Pokemon again.
I know, 3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks in a row.
It may trend higher than the Lonzo Ball.
I gotta be positive. It's cool, man. Logic, bro. Yeah.
You love Logic. You love Logic.
I don't dislike Logic. I don't know. Is it a fad with Pokemon? Pokemon, right?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's the start of it. I don't know when the fad's going to end, but I think
with fad?
This,
yeah, I mean, are we just riding? Is is it just another wave? Are we just riding another wave that's going to be brief and in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 months, whatever, like people are going to just forget about it? I don't know. I don't know what the longevity is of what, I mean, people's attention span is like minuscule now. So
no,
I don't know.
I get it. But in my opinion, what's happening with Pokemon is the same thing that happened to all of us with sports cards, where it's something that we remember we like doing as kids, right? And we realize, you know, this is like, it could become a big business with the way cards are, the way with autographs and relics and things like that. And now these guys who have a lot of money are able to do this, you know, like what Logic was saying, he's able to actually afford these now that they're, you know, like even if he was just coming in and it wasn't as popular as it is right now, it'd still be more expensive than it was in 1999, right?
Yeah,
he probably wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't for
what's
the Logan
going
Paul
down
situation.
right now with these kids who are like 27 to not kids, these young adults that are 27 to 30 years old, which they would have been in like probably middle school during the craze of Pokemon, right? Now, like, it's pop culture, it's in the forefront. Everybody is probably going to their parents' house and digging up their Pokemon binders. Yeah. Could the market get flooded with some of these? Could the market get flooded with some of these high-end like Charizards and stuff like that? Because everybody is going back and looking for them now.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get flooded. One thing I do want to add to this conversation as well is that Pokemon itself will never be a fad because it is already a global brand. It's one of the most popular kids brands in the world. It's something that's never going to die, especially off backing from Nintendo. Nintendo knows how to basically run their franchises forever. Look at Mario, right? So that's one thing. The one thing I do fear is that because it is generally like it's the same thing that's happening with sports cars where it's getting so expensive now, right? The normal person can't afford majority of the boxes just to straight up to buy the boxes. And then now, you know, you obviously have millions of kids who love Pokemon. They buy the video games, they play the video games, they open up, go to Target, Walmart, buy the cards. We have people now going to Walmart and Target out, clearing out, like if it's a popular Pokemon set, just like they're clearing out the basketball boxes. So that I do fear from that aspect, like what is going to happen to the kids in that situation? Because this Pokemon actually is a kids thing.
Well, and one thing to keep in mind is that you look at each sport, and there's like 30 to 40 releases, probably more now.
Yeah.
Pokemon releases 4 a year, so there's only 4 every year now.
Main releases.
Main release, right? So then, but there is like massive print runs on these. I mean, for Champions Path, there's like another wave coming. I mean, they make so much that they can't even release it all at once. It takes a while for them to put more out there. So 4 releases a year. I mean, one thing you got to think though, the nostalgia goes in cycles. So now you have the 10 and 9 and 8-year-old kids that are looking at Logic, that are watching Logan Paul, and then when they get 30, I mean, well, who knows what Charizard's going to be then? Then it's going to be a $500 to $1 million card, right? But then that's going to recycle it because then they have money and they remember their childhood, and all it takes is whoever YouTuber in 2040 to do like something like this, or somebody on TV, whatever. And it's just going to recycle. Same thing with sports cards is happening. I'm just bummed. I'm bummed that like we didn't get the Pogs craze. The Pogs never came back.
That's what we got to start buying.
No, like
they tried.
But we missed it though.
They tried.
They missed it. But you know what could be coming back, and I don't know if it's really gone away, but Beanie Babies. Beanie Babies could also be coming back. I don't know why you. No, why? Because you weren't into it?
Yeah.
No, I mean, Beanie Babies can come back.
What I do see with if you want to compare Pokemon with sports, you're seeing this kind of artistic craze, right? So people are using the Pokemon as art now. So instead of buying painting for $200,000, they're buying a Charizard for $200,000, or they're buying a Kaboom, or they're buying a 86, 87 Flair. That is like the new art thing. So that's what makes me fear about autographs, which still obviously autographs are holding their value, and it also makes me worry about the overproduction of sports cards is because they're not numbered. So people are going after stuff that's not numbered anymore. So because it's artistic. Look at the Marvels. I mean, the Marvel cards. I mean, look at people like this flashy stuff, and I think that goes along with the Pokemon.